There are up to 4 billion large and small rivers on Earth, and only a small number of them pose a particular threat to both humans and everything that surrounds them. Welcome to the Y channel. Enjoy watching. Tarum, Indonesia, is considered by some to be the dirtiest river in the world. Every day, incredible amounts of pollutants flow down or are thrown into its trough. Numerous factories located on the river, and which for years discharged industrial sewage into the river or its tributaries, are one of the reasons why the river gained its infamous name. Another reason for pollution is the very high population density. In reality, it is about 1,000 people per square kilometer, and about 25 million people live near Tarum. However, its length is about 300 kilometers. Various rubbish, production waste, chemicals, and anything else that can come to mind flow into the water. The worst part is that this river is the only water source in the area. People drink and cook food using this water. Ganges. This river is a bit of everything. One-of-a-kind living environment, a holy place, a source of drinking water, and just a deadly cesspool. The thing is that the Ganges has always been the object of adoration of Hindu believers, and that is why millions of pilgrims take ritual baths here every day. And they drink water, believing that by cleansing themselves of their sins, as opposed to throwing the bodies of the dead into the water, without cremation, are thrown into the river. The worst, however, are the factories that discharge sewage into the river. They make the Ganges die, and the level of its contamination exceeds the acceptable standards many times over. Scientists estimate that there are between 1 and 1.5 million bacteria in 100 millimeters of water. That is why many people suffer from diseases such as dysentery and typhus. Today, 116 cities continue and develop on the Ganges, among them the most holy city, Dirt Amazons, America. The enormity of the Amazon River cannot be described. It is the largest river in the world with the highest average flow. Mud and sand, carried by hundreds of thousands of cubic meters of water flowing in a second, flows into the Atlantic, causing the water to become cloudy within a radius of several hundred kilometers. Waves whose height, especially in February and March, reaches at least 4 meters. However, the danger of this river is not only in her power. The Amazon has the largest basin in the world with an area of approximately 7 million square kilometers and the largest water resources. It is home to parasite Canaire that flows into the urinary tract of large mammals, including people urinating in water. In addition, there are rumors that the forests along the Amazon, which are to a greater extent neglected, harbor dangerous pygmies, deadly diseases, and even cannibals. The length of this river, in turn, varies from 6,400 kilometers to 7,025 kilometers, and is therefore considered one of the wonders of nature. Jangcy, China. This river is the longest river in Asia and the third longest in the world. It is over 6,300 kilometers long and is the most important Chinese inland shipping route. The largest power plant in the world is located on it. The famous Three Gorges Dam, i.e. the most expensive building in the world. The cost was $37 billion. This river, without exaggeration, is very restless and dangerous. Floods in China are not uncommon. History knows floods on an unimaginable scale. In 1954, Great Water killed 30,000 people, and the largest flood raged in July 1931, when at least 400,000 people were killed. But the total death toll could be as high as 4 million. In recent years, the river has suffered from industrial pollution, siltation, and agricultural sewage, which in turn worsens seasonal floods. Interestingly, in 2012, the river made a joke and turned red in some places. Chinese authorities say that the unusual color is the result of the flood that took place in the earlier section of the river. Rio Tinto, Spain. The secret of the amazing color of this river is closely related to the fact that from ancient times the areas along it were mainly used to extract copper, silver, and gold. Over the centuries, Numerous quarries and mines have been built here, and the water has acquired an unusual dark red color and has similar properties to pancreatic juice. However, this river is home to thousands of bacteria and unusual organisms. Rio Tinto owes its deep color to the activity of bacteria that oxidize iron and sulfur. The atypical river arouses great interest among scientists who observe the extremophilic bacteria with interest. They reproduce quickly in the water. Rivers containing the same bacteria may be on other planets, they say. The boiling river in Peru also deserves special attention. This river is one of the few places in the world that you will not find on the map, and the legend of it as a river where the temperature is so high that it kills has been repeated in Peru for centuries. The largest thermal river in the world stretches over 6 kilometers, and the average water temperature in it is 80 degrees Celsius, which is a real phenomenon because the water flowing in it is not heated by volcanic activity, because there is no volcano within hundreds of kilometers. How is it that the extreme heat of this flow is related to seismic activity? Water heating is said to be related to the presence of hot springs in this area caused by the presence of a tectonic fault. In terms of scale, it is a unique formation. Write in the comments if you liked it. You can like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to not miss interesting materials.